because I had people to level up. So, now let's get the game on and get going. This is a different team I'm going against. So yeah. So far we're 3-0. We haven't lost one yet in the preseason. We'll see what happens during the season. If we lose one or not. I really want to make it to the Super Bowl. So I'm going to be doing a lot of Hail Marys in this game. And I know some of you guys don't want me to. But I'm going to use some Hail Marys eventually. But at the beginning I'm going to do a couple of different passes.
Hey everybody, it's the coach.
To give them a shot.
This is preseason football on EA Sports.
All right,
so
Coach,
these
thanks.
are just the
EA Sports coverage
games,
of the NFL has us on the west coast of the Sunshine
down
State. Downtown Tampa's the spot, Raymond James Stadium. Tonight, it's a preseason matchup between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
It might not be in, but I don't care. It is in, but barely. He touched back.
So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. They'll be led out by their 6'4" quarterback, the former #1 overall pick in 2015, Jameis Winston.
And this is a guy who cares totally about his team. He will do whatever it takes for a play to be successful and for his team to win. I've seen him become a lead blocker on running plays, even though I'm sure his coaches don't want him anywhere near that pile.
Winston now to throw on first down. Looking for Perriman there. He's got him. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. And this offense can air it out, and when they do, you have to key on Mike Evans.
And we do think about his catch radius first and foremost. A tall, lean receiver.
I do not have a captain
agile
on my
plays
team
as
yet,
well.
but I will eventually get
4
there.
yards on
But
that
right
last
now
completion, so that sets up second and 6.
Then we're going to move on to...
On the ground, this is Jalen Richard. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a third down.
And Cameron Hayward's ability to take on
You
blocks,
haven't
hold the
been
point of
involved
attack,
in a while.
and get
leveled you up
serves him
lately.
very, very well.
So
what a nice play there.
Yeah, he can take on blocks because he's built like a block. A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. From the gun, Winston. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
And 3rd down is a key down in any game you play. And 3rd down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Steelers now to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by a guy who won his 2nd Super Bowl ring right here in Tampa back in 2009, Ben Roethlisberger.
And he has an ability to rally a team, doesn't he? I mean, people around him, when he steps into the huddle and looks into their eyes, they really know how to produce. Remember that last drive in the Super Bowl?
Hits Antonio Holmes.
I know I said I wasn't going to use it right away, but
and how about that throw and
it's one of the ones I'm
going
going to be using for a minute.
Big Ben Roethlisberger knows how to shine when the moments are big.
Let's do the
certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago.
I never used this one
more of a
before.
glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to
I knew it was going to slide.
They can be
That one was on
close to the
purpose
line of
because I didn't know what it
split
was.
out like receivers, but hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle. You put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Roethlisberger. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. Remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tuck rule that they can fall back on anymore.
Now it's Roethlisberger. And yes, complete to the tight end McDonald. And this is going to lead to another
See, I'm
first
better
down
with
as the
Hail
tackle's
Mary
made
than
at the Bucs'
anything, as you guys can
44-yard
tell.
line.
Hopefully I can speed this game
When I
up.
see passes
to
like
make it
that,
another
I'm reminded of
10-minute
something you and I
video.
talked about yesterday.
But it may not
Big
like
Ben was a
that.
wide receiver the first 2 years of high school,
crap.
sitting behind the coach's son. And then he finally got that opportunity. I think he's made the most of it.
It's always the coach's son, isn't it? But you know where it helps him? When he looks downfield, he knows what the receivers are going to do. He actually has wide receivers' eyes when he's throwing the ball.
He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down. And a quick look at the Buccaneer defensive starters.
Jaleel Dye's versatility is a big plus for him. He can match up against the tall receivers. He can match against the short and quick receivers. He can cover inside. He can cover outside. And as an added bonus, he tackles well, too.
There goes a deep ball. End zone. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown.
Yeah, we got a touchdown.
Johnson, 38 yards. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Boswell good with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. So the drive there took 6 plays, and it ends with a Pittsburgh touchdown. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back.
I know that team sucks. They always do that. Every time when I kick to them, they always do this. I don't know why they kneel when nobody's really coming after them at the time.
Sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically, what I've heard from
I'm
guys,
showing you guys the place on purpose what I'm doing.
If you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready.
Now Howard stripped. He lost the football, and it's picked up by the Steelers. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
No coach or team's ever happy when someone
yes,
has a
always.
turnover. But if there's ever a good time to do it, yeah, right now. You know that become regular season. He's going to be ready to go, and maybe he'll remember, yeah, I don't want to do this when it comes time for the games to count.
I'm going to do a run.
That one
I
good
feel
for
like
14
running.
yards and a Steeler first.
So, I'm going to do a run instead of a pass.
Now Roethlisberger on first down. And he's got his man, the tight end, McDonald. And they'll get this down to the 10. They pick up 12 on the play, and the chains move.
And that's why defensive coaches preach swarming to the football. It's usually going to take more than one guy to get that big man down.
And it did right there. Multiple broken tackles, but they eventually get him down.
I'm going to do a little run.
Roethlisberger now already at 100 yards passing in this first quarter. It's 1st and 10. Now Snell. He won't go down. Pushing and fighting his way in for a Steeler touchdown. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. And there he had to break multiple tackles.
That one wasn't
to
a
earn
Hail
that
Mary.
touchdown. Bottom line,
That was just a regular run.
Touchdown.
Indeed, he did. That was pretty much a get-off-of-me run and all the way into
And
the
I'm
end
sorry
zone.
we're going to go over the 10-minute mark, but who cares?
Boswell for the extra point.
Extra
And
point
it's
is
good.
good.
They have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it was finished off with a 10-yard touchdown scamper. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Let's run it. You're still far away. I'm sorry for my language there. I
And
have to
Tampa
cut that
Bay
out
trots
before I
out there
post this
now.
video.
Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the
I am
teams script
24,
plays. We
so
know
I don't
that,
make
right?
many of
They
these
have a script to
videos.
start the ball game.
And I know
And
YouTube
typically
gets
those
strict
scripts go
what type
between
of
12
video
and
language we
25
use.
plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. Now the Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Like I said, I hurt myself, so I need
On 2nd and 11 now. Winston. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. And a look at the Steelers' defensive unit.
When talking about Cameron Hayward, I think it's a mistake if people just describe him as a base defensive end. Because, yes, he does hold up well against the running game and holds the point of attack. But
I don't know how my mic sounds
as he makes his
on a video or not.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down.
Now we're 10, so I kicked the ball again.
Someone's been up to the task so far in this game.
I always like the ball. I eventually will put a camera up. It's just not right now. I don't have a webcam at the moment. I'll eventually get a webcam and put it on. So soon you will see the crazy mess of the bedroom that I have.
Here's Bradley Pinion now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Switzer on the return. Give him 11 yards that time on the return.
I was just trying to complete my dive.
Now the Steelers offense gets ready to get back onto the field. Now right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. Right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. A nice looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. That one goes for 24 yards.
We're going to be doing a run match.
As well they should.
Well, that's now 5 catches.
I'm sorry
in
that
we're
only in the first
down. He's been an important part of their offense.
I'm going to let the time run out to get to the 2nd quarter.
On 1st down, it's Roethlisberger. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The strong safety, Jaleel Adai, right there in coverage. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So as they take it over, we step aside. They'll come up now with a clock showing 3 seconds to go here in the first. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Roethlisberger, and that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Before, I'm going to try today.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And now following that sack, looks like we've got an injured man.
We got an injury on my person.
Let's hope it's not anything that'll keep him out of the opener. We'll be right back.
Looks like a lower tear shoulder. He will be out.
The Steelers call here on the Aussie, Australian-born Jordan. And look at this. He's going to keep it. And this is going to come up well short as they stop him on 4th down. A little.
I'm going to check the charts real fast, so just give me a minute. Medical center. Shoulder, not teared. Okay. So he should.
Preparation there, but it doesn't fool this defense. And the Buccaneers defense holds and they get the football back. It's such a risky play there to fake it. You're either the hero or the GOAT. Here they're going to be the GOAT.
Unfortunate, too, because you know they thought they had something there. They don't call it just to call it. They don't just say, oh, what the heck, let's go ahead and fake it here. They feel like they've got something on. They've got the defense in the right spot. Just unsuccessful in that opportunity.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Now this throw caught left side. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 14 yards there and a Buccaneer first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Richard. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Now Moore. And this is going to be incomplete.
I don't even know what they're doing right now. I'm still trying to figure it out. I don't know.
By the way, as we expected, most of the starting units out here in the second quarter. So get your 2 deep, your 3 deep, your 4 deep ready for this one.
If you have a particular favorite who wasn't a high draft pick or is an undrafted free agent trying to make the team, this is the time to watch him play and give it his best shot. Because most of the starters, you're exactly right, they'll be out of the game watching the rest of the way.
Gay's kick is good. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. He's still fighting forward. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33.
Let's do double.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Hey, Jet.
Now it's the backup Rudolph. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. It was the linebacker Devin White there to knock it away. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line.
Here we go, let's bring it. Let's go, let's bring it. Let's go. Check 45.
Check go.
Check 45.
Right.
Here we go, here we go.
Play.
45, 45.
Hey, rock it, rock it.
Defense wins championships, baby.
Rudolph. And he fires one incomplete. Hey, a sidebar worth noting is that preseason cuts have changed. So week 3 that we're in right now, the preseason, what'd you say, the roster's going to stay at 90 instead of going down to 75 this year?
That's exactly right, Brandon, because in the past, just what you said, this game here, all the way through. So guys who would normally not have a chance to finish out the preseason, they'll get that chance now and get more opportunities to get on tape.
On 1st and 10, Rudolph throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
It looked like they had something there, but I think that he was thinking about running with the football before he actually hauled it in, and that led to a big drop.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. And now here's Switzer, the target, and he's got it. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 12 yards that time, but a Pittsburgh first. This quarterback now is 2 of 5 since coming on, but he does have a first down here. On the crossing route, complete. It's Bush. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler first down. On first down, it's Rudolph. He finds his tight end, Gentry. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the second quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
Now the Steelers going to use their third and final timeout. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. There's still plenty of time remaining here in this second quarter. They go play action here on first down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I'll get the ball back.
1:54 left on the clock here in quarter number 2.
I still have the ball.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
All right, we're going to go for it.
And you're stuck with me in this booth, and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
On third down, here's Samuels.
I kind of changed it up.
No gain on the play that time, so a big stop, and it's going to leave him with a...
Connection to the server.
I do this for the family. I might just blow my wheel. I'm keeping it so for real. Who feeling that glowing hill? I'm giving they soldier chills. My jewelry coat is shield. Stories treacherous. I effortlessly show them skills. Yeah.
I am not trying to see your screenshots. I got it.